So it hasn't been very long since we told you the story of Sweet Zola's, a candy shop that employs 27 developmentally disabled adults. They were at risk of closing their doors, and now thanks to the community, they've been able to stay open. I'm here with Matt. He's a volunteer. Can you explain to everyone where they should go to support Sweet Zola's?
Yeah, so Sweet Zola's, the location is just off of Fairview and Cole, just across the street from Burlington and Les Schwab, I believe. The exact location, or the exact address, is 7172 West Fairview Avenue. We're also just by the U.S. Bank as well.
Perfect. So everyone should come on down, come walk with me. Let's go meet some of the people here and tell me what is included or what is expected of a volunteer here at Sweet Zola's.
So essentially, a volunteer they do the same thing as the employees. They just, don't get paid, but they help the employees that are here with either greeting customers, restocking shelves, prepping bags, helping out the register, all that kind of stuff. So it's just a lot of fun, yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for volunteering and thank you for helping us figure out where we are. I'm very directionally challenged. Yeah. We'll run towards Cindy over here. She's the owner. Hi, how are you? This is one of the employees. Cindy, can you tell people, we're walking and talking, can you tell people in the week since we aired the story how things have changed?
Oh my gosh, things have changed so much. So we went from having $86 in our bank account to having $26,000 in our bank account, all because the community came out. And really, I kept forgetting to mention this in all of the other stories that we were doing. Really, because one little student who's 18 years old named Hazel Mansfield had this idea to help our cute little candy shop, and it blew up literally overnight. Yeah. It's been amazing. It has been a dream come true. The community is seeing what I see in my employees, and it has just been the most heartwarming thing I've ever felt.
That's so special. It's been really cool to see the community step up. I mean, even 10 minutes ago, someone walked in here and wrote you a check for $1,000 and just left. I mean, I had tears in my eyes. That was incredible.
And that just happens now. People just walk in and they hand us money and we don't know what to do. We're like, oh, wow, this doesn't typically happen. And I can't say that the community hasn't supported us over the past 6 years because we have always had community support, always. But this has just been incredible. This has been unbelievable. Like, I can't even keep up, but I am keeping up, but it's hard.
I think having that awareness too, because the story we did, people got to meet your amazing employees, and I feel like that's what this is all about. Speaking of, can you introduce us to some of your employees? I can hand over the mic. Does that work for you? Okay.
Yes, but Sophia's not wrong. You guys, thank you, CBS, so much. Like, we can't thank you guys so much because it is because of you guys believing in us and seeing this and coming out and doing this for us and coming back again and again and again. And Sophia, thank you so much. Okay, I'm sorry. Can I give you a hug? Okay, back to my employees. Sorry. Okay. So what has this meant to you, like, that we get to keep our jobs and that we get to keep the shop? What has this meant for you, Sydney?
For keeping this job, it just helps me with my disability because I have a disability with, like, the corpus callosum, and that has been, like, really hard for me to, like, find a job to, like, help me with my disability. But then once my mom found out about this shop, and then she reached out to Sydney. Is like, this should be a good job for people with disabilities, and it's like I've been working here for like 3.5 years, almost 4. It's been really helpful. I've been helping with cash register, checking out change, making sure that the shop is all nice and clean for all the customers to come in. And it's been really helpful for me.
And I don't mean to make this all about me right now, but I just want to kind of highlight Sydney. Sydney she came in here kind of as this shy, angsty teenage girl.
She's shaking her head.
And she's still my angstiest employee. But I just love her so much. And she is the sweetest, kindest soul you'll ever meet. And she is such a hard worker. She's such a go-getter. And I love her so much. Okay, now I'm going to you, Michaela, if you want to be. Do you want to talk some more?
Sure.
Okay, honey. What does it mean to you that we get to stay working here?
12 customers.
Yeah.
And the people raising the money, and that's it. Very good. Sweet Lolas.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's so nice to meet everyone, and it's so cool to see the community showing up for such an amazing cause. Can you tell people a little bit about exactly what you do here at Sweet Zola's Candy?
Sure. So we are a candy shop run exclusively by individuals with developmental disabilities, and we do what everyone else does. We work in a candy shop, we help customers, we clean, we stock shelves, and this is a real world environment. It's a real job environment. It's a real job, but we are a training site for individuals with developmental disabilities. So the goal of Sweet Zola's is that they come here to work, and we send them out into the community once they're done training here, and we help them get jobs out in the community so that we can help integrate society and help generalize their skills out into society.
Yeah, I remember the last time we talked, you said you've had some employees go on to work at Albertsons and Best Buys and have some great careers that we're really excited about. So that is so special. I'd also love to walk around a bit because it's not just a candy shop, right? I mean, there's some really amazing art behind us. Who did this?
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that you asked. Okay, so Susie Vargas is a 13-year-old young lady who is autistic, and she creates these amazing art pieces. So the pizza up there is actually the habanero pizza from Flying Pie, and she created that out of her mind. And isn't that just incredible? Yes. And she creates all these characters, and we have another wall that that is her featured wall, and it's just absolutely fantastic. And all of the artwork in here, we have over 68 local artists. I say 68. I'm going to say over 70 at this point, local artists. And a lot of the artists are my employees and other individuals in the community who have developmental disabilities. And we just try to support local as much as we can. And I put things in here that I like to be able to see and walk in and see every day. And we're switching things out pretty soon. So hopefully when people come in, they get to see some new artwork.
That's so special. I know it's not just this wall. I mean, this artist is one of so many stories. I know you said it's over 70. I swear every little thing you look at, there's a little tag and it says who made it. And I just think that's so special. What else can people do to support you? They can come down to your candy shop. They can talk to your employees. They can buy stuff. They can go to your GoFundMe. They can make a donation. Flowers are an option. What else is an option?
The biggest thing that I ask people to do to support us is to share our cause, to share our mission, to hire people with developmental disabilities outside of Sweet Zola's. But the biggest thing is just to share our mission. Tell people about us, come in, give my employees training, because if we don't have customers, we don't have training. Right. So come in and see us. We're going to be making some changes, and we're hoping some really positive changes. So we're hoping that brings more people in, and it gives you guys more to do while you're in here too. So make sure to come in and see us in the next, little while. Just keep coming in.
Yes. That's so exciting. And then what is the flower situation? I remember we talked about that last time.
Yes. So our flowers are donated to us on Mondays. So we have flower bouquets available Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays, but I would say your safest bet is on Mondays. And we deliver them to businesses around the Treasure Valley. We try to stay within 5 miles, but we make exceptions. Right now what we're doing is we're doing business deliveries. So if you're a business or a home, we do $25 bouquets, and that includes delivery, and we will deliver them to you. So it's my friend Ace and I of Ace's Vases, and he and I deliver those flowers directly to you on a weekly or a bi-weekly or bi-monthly basis.
That's a fun name. Aces Vases. I like that. That's
so cute.
And speaking of names, we can walk around. We can show some of. I mean, this is an awesome little candy bouquet. Speaking of names, earlier you had mentioned a lot of people have gotten involved with Sweet Zolas, right? Do you want to tell people a little bit about that?
If I can think of everyone, we have had so many businesses come out. We have had Larry H. Miller, Tree City Dental, Loose Screw Brewery, so many others. I know I'm forgetting people. We've had so many people come out to help us. A good friend now, Hallie. I'm sorry, Hallie, I can't think of your last name, but there have been so many people that have just helped, and Hazel has been the number one person who has just made all of this happen.
It's really exciting. Well, we're really happy for you. We hope everyone comes on down and continues to support you. Do you have any plans for the money that you've raised? I know the GoFundMe was at $16,000 and the initial goal was $5,000, right?
Yes.
And then you said you've had about $10,000 in sales, so you've at $26,000. What are your plans with that?
We're not really sure. We have so many things. Even before all of this happened, I had made a post on Facebook asking for people's suggestions, trying to save the shop before we even knew any of this was going to happen. And so there's a lot of suggestions on there. Right now, I'm toying with the ideas of coffee and tea and bakery items to bring in. But that's not a guarantee, but I'm kind of toying with those ideas.
But how exciting, because when I saw you 6 days ago, it was such a different story. It was, I don't know if we can stay open. I don't know if we can keep these jobs for our 27 amazing employees. And now to hear you talking like that just makes me really happy. I'm really happy for you guys. So this has been awesome. So thank you to the community for making this possible. Is there anything else you want to say?
I just want to again thank the community. I think it's such a beautiful thing that the Treasure Valley has been able to come together for us and see what my employees are capable of. And everyone that's come in, I'm pretty sure they'll be returning. I know that you see that there's not a lot of candy on the shelves, but there will be more candy. There will be more art. There's so much art as there is, but there's going to be different art. We're going to change things up. We're going to work harder, even though we work so hard already. We're going to work even harder to make sure that we get return customers so that we can continue to do this for years to come.
Amazing. We're so excited for you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate your time. Look how fun. Thank you. Reporting in Boise, I'm Sophia Dumani.